Alright, look, I'm not gonna have a sheet to tell me what to say. I'm just gonna say it out loud the way I'm gonna say it. When I was a kid, when I was actually an infant, I developed scoliosis. Now, what is scoliosis? People always say to me, what's scoliosis? What is that? Well, if you must know, it is a back condition where your spine grows crooked. It doesn't grow straight, it grows on a curve. So in order for it to grow straight, you must wear a back brace where you go to the doctors and they basically cast and mold of your back. And then after about 3 or 4 weeks, you would finally get this brace and you would put it on you and you'd wear it. And you'd wear it for 6 months, and every 6 months you would get a new one because you're growing. So you're constantly got to change and get a new brace. So every 6 months, every 6 months, 3 months, you would get a new brace. And I did that for like most of my childhood and most of my teenage years, and it was fucking hard. It wasn't easy, man. I didn't have a normal life. Didn't have a normal childhood. And I know a lot of you guys out there say, oh, I didn't have a normal childhood. Well, you know what? I'm one of them too. So, jump on the boat. I'm one of you guys. And wearing a back brace, in some degrees, I let it shape my life. I didn't go out much. I stayed home. Even now I'm staying home. It's a Saturday night and most of my friends are out partying and drinking and taking drugs and taking all the extra pills that they always do. The rave party and all that shit. And I'm not into that. I guess because, I let the back brace, shape my life. And I think to myself, if I didn't have a back brace, if I didn't have scoliosis, let me rephrase, if I didn't have scoliosis, I probably would not, be the way I am right now. I would be a lot different. I'll be a lot different. I wouldn't be the same person I am right now. I'll be out doing what my mates are doing, So I have to say I've let it shape my life, to a degree. And, when you do miss out on things, you do sometimes feel a bit neglected and feel a bit out of it. But somehow I'm always able to pull myself out of the rut and push myself, on track with my life. The doctors go to me that you will eventually have surgery in your later years. But, that won't happen till like 40 or 50 or 60. Anyway, they recommend by 40 years old, you will most likely have surgery. Because when you get older, your bones get weaker. You develop osteoporosis, and most people that develop osteoporosis, develop it in their 50s or 60s or 70s. That's when they develop it. But, they recommend that, you could have surgery from 40 years old to 70, From 40 to 70, you could have surgery. Either way, you're going to have surgery when you get older. And am I afraid? No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid at all. Wearing a back brace has really, shaped my life, and I'm not afraid of doing anything. I'm not afraid if someone put a gun to my head and told me I'm going to kill you. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid at all. So in my life, what I want to do so far in my life, I want to get money, I want to save up my money, I want to work half my money, work night shift, work day shifts, work weekends, night shift, and get money, and save up money. And eventually, buy my own place, buy an apartment, and rent it out, so I can pay it off that way. And then once I've almost paid it off, I will move in there and pay off the rest. And while I'm doing that, I'll continue saving, and when I've got enough money, I'll buy a beach house. Somewhere at the beach. And I'll put that on rent. And while I'm renting it out, I will buy a new car. A nice car. A really, really nice car. Now, for you guys, it's either a BMW or it's a fucking Porsche or Ferrari. But for me, it's either going to be 2 cars. And I've already researched the price. I've already researched what I want. It's either going to be a Jeep Wrangler For those that know what a Jeep Wrangler is, you will know what I'm talking about. That's one of them. So a Jeep Wrangler Sport, which is one of them. And second of all, second vehicle, second car, will be a Ford Mustang GT Shelby 500. So it's either out of a Jeep Wrangler Sport, or it's going to be a Ford Mustang GT Shelby 500. So yeah, and then by the time I hit 50, I should be able to live it up. You know, I'll move into my beach house and I'll rent out my apartment and live off the apartment rent. And also I guess I might work, you know, I guess I might work, you know, part-time, you know, get extra cash. And I'll probably end up getting the pension, you know, by the time I hit 63, I'll get the pension. So yeah, I should be alright. Should be cool. The problem these days, most people don't know how to save their money. But I think in my case, I think I'm starting to understand the value of money. Understand that money doesn't grow on trees. That money is hard to get. It's hard to. Money ain't cheap. Money, you know, it's hard to work for the money. It's hard to get. You know, it's hard to save, man. You gotta work hard to get your money. But I'm starting to understand the value of money. Starting to understand, you know, you gotta cut costs in order to save more money. And I'm starting to see that. You know, when I was 21, I didn't see that. I was a bit immature with my money, just blowing on shit that I didn't need. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm not going to talk too much about my back issues because, you know, it's either there's heaps of stories I could talk about in regards to my back, but it's neither here or there because, you know, that's life, man. I just thought I'd share it with you guys and tell you a bit about my life, a bit about what my most hardest challenge in my life, and that was wearing a back brace, man. Oh, and I might add that my father was a abusive father. He abused me, he abused my mother, and my sister, to a small degree. My sister didn't get abused that much. I don't know why. I think my father, had a special side to my sister. So she didn't get, she didn't get treated badly by my father, not that much. I mean, she did, but not to a degree where me and my mum got treated badly. My father's a fucking idiot. And if I had a gun, I would shoot his 2 legs and his two arms off and let him be a vegetable for the rest of his fucking days on Earth. Anyway, that's really it now. You all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. See ya.